What's the deal? Ain't nobody in here, so I'm talking to myself right now. I ain't really used to going live. You know, maybe one day we're gonna get in here. It's gonna be like 1,000 people in here, 100 people in here, 100,000 people in here one day. Right now it's just me, thugging it out, learning to do, getting used to doing the do. I think I got some glasses. Should have some somewhere. Something bright as hell. Let's see. No, I don't got no shade. Yeah, I left my shades at the crib. Boy, eating a banana? Okay, what's a banana? Man, somebody tell somebody to come check out my live, man. Stop playing. YouTube, send my shit out to people, motherfucker.
And what role am I going to play with somebody? How does that work? Well, we'll see. We'll play a song, come back, and then call him and maybe get to another date, okay? You can blame it all on me. All right, we'll play a song, come back, and get your first date follow up next.
Going back the way I came.
Open 96.7 Kiss FM on your iHeartRadio app and use the top that mic to leave us a message.
What's going down? I'm driving through Austin today on the 9 to 5. You see it on the forehead. It's a cold, pretty, bright day. I can barely see. They got me out here looking 3 shades brighter than I normally am, but we cool. Where y'all at this morning? How y'all doing this morning? How y'all feeling this morning? What y'all on? I don't know if it's comments on here. I don't really know how this shit works, but first time going live on YouTube. I figure I want to make this a part of my weekly routine. If I can do this like maybe 3 times a week. I'm thinking about some Monday motivations because I usually take like a mile walk every Monday morning because I'm not usually driving out of town on Monday mornings. I'm thinking about starting to do stock chart Wednesdays where I go live while I'm trading on Wednesdays. And I'm thinking on Friday will be just like a Q&A type day. I do hope that those of y'all on here, y'all have had the chance to check out some of my content, some of my videos. Right now, it's just vlogs and a few reels here and there. If you in here, drop a comment. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all have y'all checked out some of the videos? What part of the videos y'all like? Which video stuck out to you more? What's some things y'all working on? It say 7 people. Well, now it say 3. It says 7, but trying to figure this out, how this works. I really don't. I feel like I don't know. Top chat. I don't know. I feel like this live shit is weird because when you first starting off, you're really just talking to yourself when you first starting off on live. So it's gonna be an adjustment for me because I'm the type of person this whole little 2.5 hour drive that I take to Austin like every Tuesday, I can do this joint in silence. I can do this joint in absolute silence and be perfectly fine. But that's how I drive, and most times when I'm driving, I won't play no music or nothing. I just be sitting there quiet, zoned out, looking at the road, trying to make sure people don't run into me and I don't run into them. Where we at? Follow this dumbass GPS. I'm hot, man. Can I even go out of here? I'm gonna come out this jacket. I tell you that much stuff. Ooh, swing and a swing and a swing to the left. Pop my trunk. Yup. Well, making passing with nasty ass McDonald's. Don't want to get tipped. Let's see. What's the deal? What y'all on this morning? What's making your day? What's on the agenda? Only two things on mine. Two. Make some money and go to the gym. The only two things on the plan today. I do need to film some content. I think I'm making my next video. My next video gonna be on some stock talk. Specifically, it's gonna be. I don't care about telling y'all. People say don't. I don't care. Next video specifically gonna be on discourse when it comes to trading the stock market. I haven't seen too many videos on it, not in a positive light anyway. What's the elevated mindset? What's the deal? Says trading stock options till I leave for work. Yeah. The stock. I was looking at SPY for a little while. Because we had reached a new low on SPY, and so we found that we got a gap up this morning where it bounced. But last time I checked, it gapped up and then started failing. So once it started failing, usually for me, once it started failing without taking out a previous high, usually to me that means that we're gonna reverse and go back down. So that's what I'm looking for on SPY. I think we got some more correction to go before things level out. I think we're gonna go down around that 587 level. That's what I'm watching for, anyways. If we take out the low that we took out last week, I think was it like 585. I gotta look and see. I ain't too sure. It's crazy. That's the deal. I wonder, like, how you tell? Because it don't show names and then like people that's on here. It just say where it was. It keep the numbers fluctuating. We hitting 359, 359. I'm gonna figure this out because this I feel like I can make this a daily part of my routine. Let's see. SPY is choppy today, so it's bouncing back up. Like I said, I'm using the phone I normally trade on, and on my work phone I got the GPS on the work phone, so I can't really trade on here. They don't let me download apps, man. They don't let me download no apps on my work phone, so I can't get the stock market on that joint like I want to. Normally I trade on this phone, but once I saw this SPY reverse, I said I ain't even gonna worry about trading today. But it looked like tech stocks was coming back up. It looked like tech stocks like Soxa was trying to come back up. Plug looked like it was trying to come back up a little bit. What was another? It was one more on there that looked like it was one more stock that looked kind of decent this morning. Lily, LLY, they got beat the fuck up. That would have been a good swing trade. It would have went down. That would have been some good money too. But on Tuesday, shit, if ain't nothing happened by 10 o'clock, I'm not gonna look back at the stock market till about 2, till like an hour before close, try to see if I can find a swing trade. But I'm personally looking for some more correction. Like I'm thinking the stock market needs to come down a lot more. To me, it didn't like last year. It didn't make sense. We like businesses all around the country were shutting down. We sending money all overseas. It didn't make sense to me how like dozens of stocks on the stock market were hitting new highs and then going past them highs. Like I don't understand why SPY is almost at $600 when a lot of things in SPY, they haven't increased their funding, they haven't got any new funding. The money they losing business, people not buying as much as they were. Like so for me, is I'm baffled by the stock market being up right now. I want to see like a 10% correction. Let's see. Exit coming up. You were there all alone. I wonder. Let's see. Oh shit. Let's slide through Austin, Texas a little bit. So I live in Houston, but for my job, I usually drive to other states. I cover a couple states, so I say states. I cover a couple cities. I drive to a couple cities. So I cover Houston, I cover Austin, I cover San Antonio, I cover Corpus, and I cover parts of Louisiana. So usually when I'm driving during the week, I'm in one of those places. So you gotta imagine my days usually start at like 4 o'clock in the morning, man. Every morning my day starts till 4, and usually I don't get off work till like 3 or 4. But I'm always in somebody's city, and a lot of times I got overnights. Like I love doing overnights in Corpus because I'm on the beach, and I do beach activities and nigga activities at night on the beach in Corpus. Austin, I love overnights in Austin because I got a couple of military homies who moved out here after they got out the military. So I usually catch up with them and shit. I'm not big on strip clubs, but them cats here. So whenever I come out here, I hit a strip with them. I'm not really the type of person that care for like regular clubs, especially at this age. When I was like 20. Trump, when he was in office, Trump is a huge advocate for the stock market. So he don't like to see that motherfucker down. He'll get on the news first thing in the morning and start pumping the stock market. Let's see if Buddy gonna let me over. Oh yeah, he cool. It was worth it all along. Yeah, Buddy don't like when the stock market is low. Oh man. Yeah, Buddy don't like it at all. But I'm trying to diversify. I've been using the stock market a little different lately. So when it comes to like trading options, I've only been doing one option trade a day, and usually I take about 20 to 50% of that earnings, and I just go buy some stocks with it. I'm trying to get my stock game into more of a long term portfolio. I want my portfolio to be more long term because I did an audit. I did an audit on myself in my trades, and I lose the most. Just being transparent, I lose the most on my weekly trades. Uh, so when I buy options on Monday and I say they're gonna end on Friday, I lose the most on those trades. But I make the most money I have made the most money on my longer term trades when I get them for like 2 weeks out, 3 weeks out, 2 months out, 4 months out, 5 months out. So I've been switching my trading strategy to leaps and jumps and skips when it comes to options, and then just stacking up on certain stocks. So it's 3 stocks that I've been investing in heavily um, lately. It's only 3. The first one is AT&T. If you look it up on the stock market, it shows up as the letter T. It's like $22 right now. and it usually ranges from about $18 to $25, right? So anywhere in between there, I'll buy more of it. And the reason I like AT&T is because they have a high dividend. I think it's like 7%, I think, something like that. So at $22, you get, I think I want to say like 7 cents per stock that you own. And so as a dividend, and they usually, I think it's, I want to say quarterly, don't quote me, but I want to say quarterly. So my goal with AT&T is to put $10,000 in there. If I put $10,000 in there, that'll pay two bills, a cell phone bill and a gas bill. So that's what I want. That's what I'm building up to with AT&T. It's my long-term trade. I want to get paid dividends every quarter, and I want them dividends to be able to pay majority of my bill. That's the lifetime goal. The next stock I'm interested in is NVIDIA. I feel like NVIDIA is not going nowhere when it comes to AI, when it comes to leaders in chip production and technology. Like NVIDIA is every fucking where. NVIDIA is every fucking where and not going nowhere. And right now, if you look them up, I think it's like $100-something, like 140. And in my opinion, that's a steal. That's a steal for NVIDIA because NVIDIA, before it did a stock split, NVIDIA went up to $1,500 from like $200, and it was random as hell. And I said I will never miss that run up again because when it was originally at $200, I knew that shit was gonna take off because they wasn't creating chips yet. They had just did a deal, I think, I want to say with Apple or IBM. They had just did a deal with somebody, and I just knew the shit was gonna take off, but I didn't buy no shares. I said I would never miss that again, and it's future proof. And the last one that I'm looking at right now, as far as like stocks to invest in long term, the last one I'm looking at, but I'm really about to switch. I was in RGTI, and I had RGTI when I first bought it was like $3, and it went up over 15. So I bought an option contract at the time, and I bought it as a leap. So I bought it. My contract ended in March. I bought it at $3. I said it would go to $7. It went to $15. So it's at 130 today. Oh yeah, cool. So RGTI, I made about $2,000 because my contract hit like a premium way before I said it would. And I didn't stay in until it reached $15. Once I saw like $2,000, I was done. And I left a couple thousand on the table, but I made my money. I made my number, so I was cool. I was perfectly cool with that. And recently the dumbass NVIDIA, they CEO, this motherfucker got on the news and said quantum stocks aren't really going to you aren't going to really see the value in quantum stocks to 10 to 15 years from now. That's why the motherfuckers reverses start going down. He did some hoe shit with that. But at the same time, I'm not mad at him. Pops text me what he talking about. I gotta look at that later. So RGTI, last time I checked, was back down to 7 something, but I ain't really tripping on that because it went up to $20 before it was worth something. It went up to damn near $20 before it was worth something, and he's saying that you're not gonna see the true value to 10 to 15 years from now. And a joint $7 right now. You think I'm not buying more? If this is gonna be one of the top companies when it comes to quantum computing in the future, yeah, he tripped. He got me fucked up. $7. Let me get some of that. Every time I win a trade, $7. Let me go get some more RGTI. Let me win a trade. $100. Let me go buy one stock of AT&T. Let me win a trade. $150. Let's throw it all on NVIDIA. Them the three that I've been looking at lately. Yeah, and I think it could be around for a while and stay for the future. It says, yeah, take your own capital and leave the house money. Hell yeah. I love trading with house money, man. House money basically is not your money. It's not your money. You playing with the bank money. The bank play with our money all the time. Everything I got in my savings, the bank playing with. So shit. You damn right. You sure right. When you up, you play with their money. All right. Side note. So, not stock talk. Today I am at JL Cabinet and Granite, right, for my job. So this is they basically do like countertops, flooring, cabinetry, all that stuff. My job, what I do for this company, I come to these places. Actually, it's a couple directives. Usually, I come to these places and I deliver like a large tower, and I set up sample displays, for Cambria in these people's shops. When I don't have that, when these people don't have orders for like new designs and stuff, what I do is I drive to their places and I look at the samples that they already got, make sure they're in some like colorful chronological order, see if they need any new ones ordered, and then I reach out, do some reorganization if they need it, ask them, how sales going. Because believe it or not, a lot of people, well, I'm gonna say the people who know about Cambria and what it does, the quartz company, it's like it's exclusive, but it's not. Like anybody can find out about it, but only it seems to be like exclusive. Only certain people know about it, and that's really because of the price. I ain't even gonna front. They put this shit in their house, the market value of their house go up. The samples are beautiful. The samples are absolutely beautiful. One day, depending, God willing, the stock market do me some kind of good, I would definitely invest in them too. Uh, but yeah, I gotta go in here, check out their tower, see how it's going. Ask them if they need anything, how I can help them. I'm gonna take y'all in there with me. I want y'all to see it. Fuck it, I might as well make it part of the live too. Trying to figure all this out. Let's go. Make sure I got everything. I hope they open. Say 8:30 to 5. On here, see what they talking about. Let's see. Oh, they got 3 towers. How you doing? that picture in Salesforce, tell them, hey, I came by, did a quick cleanup and sweep, talk to them, tell them, hey, get them some new designs, and then they place the order. And then once the market rep placed the order, when I get back to Houston, I pack up the order and schedule myself to come back out here and set it up. Me coming out here to look at shit like that and have that bullshit ass 1 minute, 2 minute conversation, this is new. This is some shit that they just added to my responsibility. And if I'm being honest, I don't care for it, and I like it. As easy and simple as it is, I don't like it because that's the market rep's job. The market rep gets paid to come out here to these companies and check on the product, see if they need something, see how they can help them, see how customers like it and all that shit. And I don't get market rep pay. These motherfuckers getting $90K a year and they salary, and they get all other type of benefits. They get a car, gas card, they get all types of benefits. And it's like, and then they get a bonus at the end of the year. So as you can imagine, I'm not too happy about coming and doing their job for them when I don't see the bonus and I don't get that pay. One of the reasons I don't complain though, I don't complain about coming to do this is I'm not sitting in the office, ain't nobody over my head telling me what to do, and damn, should I say that online? I'm not gonna say that online. As you can imagine, you know, if it ain't, can you read my eyes? Can you read facial expressions? Ain't nobody tracking it. So I pick where I go. When I days like this, I pick where I go, how many places I go, and who I talk to. So as you can imagine, just read my face if you can. If you know what that mean in nigga nation. All right. Yeah, cool. Because I ain't saying that. All right. Let me figure out my next location. All right. It's 10 o'clock. I usually don't leave often until 12. Damn, it's early. I got one more stop to make. Equinox Granite Countertops in Austin, Texas. Hey, you read my mind. You read my face. Equinox Granite Countertops. Oh, this joint in Georgetown. It's all the way on the north side. It's all the way on the north side. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't trying to drive to the north side of it. Yeah, I'm not trying to drive to the north side. I ain't gonna lie to you. Fuck it, I don't care. It's gonna waste an hour. Fuck it. Alright, we got an hour of road time. I don't know if I'm gonna go live the whole time, but fuck it. I ain't doing nothing. Put this phone on charger. Oh, I know. So real quick, I wanted to ask y'all, do y'all meal prep or do y'all cook every day? Or do you eat out every day? Serious question. Super serious question. Do you meal prep or do you cook every day or do you eat out? Damn, this place an hour away. I don't really want to do that. Let's see. What's a U-turn on that ass? It say no U-turn, but who the fuck listen to them signs? I don't. Dang, y'all don't do nothing. It's three y'all in here. Y'all don't do neither one of them. That's cool. Shut up. We can just ride. Shut up. We can just enjoy the ride type shit. I forgot to put all this stuff in my queue. I might need to pull over real quick. I got to put all this shit in Salesforce. I'll do it at the next stop. Fuck it. Any of y'all ever been? You said you cook a lot twice a week and eat leftovers. I eat salad before my work shift, and I'm good. Shit, at least you got a routine, a schedule of cooking twice a week and eating left. Okay, I get you. So when you cooking, you making enough for breakfast, for lunch and dinner. So you eating the same meal like 4 times in 2 days. Boy, you bold. You strong. You strong as hell. I don't even know what it is. I guess I eat leftovers now since I'm meal prep, but I ain't been too like if I go out to eat, right, and I take some food home from that restaurant, 9 times out of 10 I'm not gonna touch that food ever again. It's gonna sit in the refrigerator for about 2 or 3 days before I throw it away. So I ain't been real big on leftovers lately. But I only eat like that. I only eat like that on the weekends. I only go out to eat on the weekends. And the weekends is usually where I mess up. That's usually where I mess up. Cause I meal prep on Sundays, right? I do my breakfast, lunch, dinner, and 2 snacks. I do all that on Sunday. It takes me about 2 or 3 hours. Cause I don't like cooking during the week. I don't want to be worried about what I'm gonna eat. And then I don't want to get tempted by all the restaurants that I pass on the way home. So I live like an hour away from where I work. So you can only imagine how many malls and shopping centers I pass and how much food I pass on the way home. And so I be fighting temptation like a motherfucker. I be fighting. McDonald's fries, killer. Five Guys fries, killer. You know what I'm saying? It be small things. Popeyes, red beans and rice, killer. It's weird. I like one main item from like every restaurant. And so I be tempted to like, let me pull over and get some. Let me pull over and get some. Meal prep and help me stop all that shit though. I be like, well, I don't want to waste the money that I spent on the food that I got at home. So, Miss Slide, I'm gonna go to the crib. I'm gonna stay strong. No burgers. No burgers. I'm gonna stay strong. Oh. Hell yeah. Save yourself some time, bro. Meal prepping save you so much time. You ain't worried about where you going. When lunchtime hits, you go to the refrigerator, get your food, warm it up. You can brought back. If you do that, you buy back by 5-6 minutes during lunch, and then in the evening, let's say you go home and cook instead of cooking. Excuse me, you go home instead of cooking. You do meal prep. You probably say give yourself an hour back of your time. Clean up easy because the shit already prepped. Give it a wash and go on about your day. Shoot, you got more time for everything else. Like for me, I have more time at the gym because I ain't got to go home and cook, or I have more time to create a digital product, which is what I've been doing for people for like the last 4 years. I've been helping people with their digital products, mainly ebooks. So usually I have more time for that in the afternoon, or I have time to like do a Fiverr job because I also make flyers and logos on the side. And then when I get bored, when I get really bored, I'll make T-shirt designs, which is cool. Um, like in my computer right now, I want to say I have about maybe 100 designs that I just created when I was that I ain't never put out. I ain't never put out or gave to nobody or sold to nobody. Um, but I've been thinking about. I'm considering just printing them up for myself, and that way I just have my own T-shirts instead of going to Fashion Nova or wherever else and buying $20 shirts, and I can just print up my own. I'm considering it. It could be something cool. Look at this skyline. I like awesome. But as far as like looking in the meal prep, and that shit is easy. It's so easy now because like let's say if you live in Texas specifically, you can go to HEB website, right? The HEB website got I'm talking about thousands of recipes for however you eating. If you eating strictly meat, if you eating pescatarian, if you eating vegetarian, if you eating just less carbs, more meat, like whatever your specification is, HEB website has a meal for it. And they got the meal, of course they got the grocery list. Oh damn, I was not supposed to be on the toll road. Damn, that skyline nice, man. I wish I could take this phone off the facility. That skyline nice. But yeah, that's why I like HEB. Other than that, I really just use TikTok to find my meals. So Thursday, my breakfast is always easy. I know what I'm gonna do for breakfast every day, every week. I don't really change my breakfast. My breakfast is always gonna be a protein smoothie with fruit. I don't use like milk or silk because I'm just not a fan. I don't like milk smoothies. I like ices. So instead of making a milk smoothie, I put ice in my shit and make a slushy. I don't care. And I do that for breakfast every week, so that don't change. But it's usually my lunch and my dinner, I gotta find something on TikTok. So I go on TikTok and type in protein heavy meal prep or protein meal prep because I want more protein than anything else. And shit, I just scroll until I find something I like. If I'm being honest, I stay away from any meal that look too difficult. One, because I don't want to put the time into cooking that shit and it don't taste right. And two, I don't want to spend no extra time in the kitchen than I already do. I want something that I can meal prep and like that I can prep in like 20 minutes, cook in like 20 minutes, and then plate in like 2 or 3 minutes. I want to be in and out the kitchen. I do not want to be in the kitchen at all. If I could not be in there, I would not be in there. Got other stuff to do. But I feel like a lot of people lie about meal prepping. I'm gonna tell y'all some truth. I'm gonna tell y'all some real truth about meal prepping. Actually, two truths. The shit sucks because of course you want some different tastes throughout the week, and you can plan for that. But then instead of cooking two different meals, lunch and dinner, you probably end up cooking four different meals, two different lunches, two different dinners. I tried that like twice, wasn't for me. I was not fucking with it. Was not fucking with it at all. Cause now instead of just meal prepping for those two meals, you meal prepping for four different meals. You gonna fuck around and end up in the kitchen for 4-5 hours instead of 2 or 3 or 1 hour. I ain't got time for that. And then I think the next reason that people lie about meal prepping is like why they start. They say, "Oh, I started meal prepping to lose weight." Shut your lying ass up. Shut your lying ass up. I'll be real. I didn't start meal prepping to lose weight and get healthy. That was not the reason at all. That was nowhere near the reason. It became the reason over time. But I started meal prepping. I started it for one reason and one reason only. I had just got out of a 5-year relationship, and I didn't have a woman cooking for me every day. And I wasn't cooking for myself every day. That was not to sound misogynistic or anything. That was her job. That's what she liked doing for me. So I didn't have to cook. I wasn't worried about cooking. So when I became a single man, that became one of my problems again. I felt like Jay-Z. I had 99 problems, and the bitch literally wasn't one no more. But cooking food was. So that's why I started meal prepping, because I was not cooking every day and I didn't have a woman blessing me. That's how that happened. But if you're seriously curious about meal prepping, I have put some kind words about it together on my YouTube channel. It's actually my most recent video, 5 reasons to meal prep, why you should meal prep. Check it out, go leave a comment, let me know how you getting started. What you think about meal prepping, why you haven't done it so far, why you want to get started. That'd be greatly appreciated. I'd love to start a conversation on it. How long I've been? Oh, I've been on here for 40 minutes. God damn. First live went 40 minutes. All right. It's been running my mouth, huh? Oh, good. Let's get back to these views, though. Let y'all see Austin's person looking at my ass. Somebody got to pay that toll. It ain't going to be me. I'm going to tell them I went on the toll road. No trucks, no trailers. What a free exit. There ain't no free exit. That looked like a free exit to me. Any of y'all ever been to Austin, Texas? I considered moving out here at one point in time. I'm still considering it. It's a thought. It's just a thought, though. I think that's as far as I went with it. A thought. I don't know how it fit the weather. I know the weather is a little less harsh than Houston, but they get colder winters out here. Like, it actually snows in Austin, and that's one of the reasons that deterred me from moving out here. Cause I don't really like the snow. I don't care for the snow. And shit, we supposed to get snow in Houston next week. Would I be wrong for quitting my job? Like, I wish I could quit my job just for a week, cause I don't want to be outside while it's snowing. Like, if I could quit for 1 week without using my leave days, my time off, my PTO, shit, that'll be clutch. But I do not fuck with the snow, and I don't want nothing to do with it next week. Yeesh. Hey. Whoa. All right. Anyway, I think 42 minutes is good timing for my first live. I ain't finna sit on here forever. I might go live when I'm leaving Austin in about an hour. Yeah, if y'all haven't, subscribe to my channel. Go check out some videos. I plan on doing a lot more lives, specifically about, my daily life, driving, the stock market, food, and different events I attend throughout my week and my life, which is typically what my videos revolve around. My life. Other than that, shoot, I'm gone. I appreciate y'all for stopping by. I'll catch y'all next time. Be easy.